Hello everyone, I am Shiki, and today I'm going to review and slightly mod a keyboard, the Rexus Daiva RX-D68. First up, we have the box itself. Unboxing was pretty straightforward, nothing too complicated. The box contains the keyboard itself, a bit difficult to remove but you manage after a few tries, a braided cable, and a few replacement switches. The included cable is moderately long at 1.8 meters. For the keyboard, there is little to no elevation and the typing angle is not adjustable. The rubber feet has enough grip to not slide around on either a desk mat, a wooden table, nor glass. This board is available with red, blue and brown Ultima switches. This one is the red switch version because that is the only logical option. Out of the box, there is not a lot of rattling on the stabs as it was factory lubed, and it doesn't rattle when I shake the keyboard. This board uses a Type-C port and the port is located in the rear left position, which is okay but not bad either. I like boards that puts the port on the side but doesn't give a 90-degree cable in the box. The RGB lighting looks pretty good and is quite bright for a keyboard of this price, which is 429,000 rupees or about 30 US dollars. There are quite a lot of lighting modes, about 18 if I counted correctly, but I can't count so I'll take it with a grain of salt. Here's the sound test. I will now start to mod the keyboard, first up being adding a few layers of PE foam under the board. I removed all of the keycaps, since I'll be putting new ones on it later. I took my absolute unit of a 10-meter roll of PE foam, don't ask why, and just cut it to shape. I put in 3 layers of PE foam, because I felt like that was the right amount. There will almost always be more space to the rear of the keyboard compared to the front, so you'll have to watch out so that it's not too full on one side. Another thing to look out is the height of the USB port. Make sure to adjust so that you can still plug in the cable. Then I removed the switches and stabilizers to start working on them. Doing this was a lot of pain, and is also one of the main reasons I loathe Ultima switches, along with their hot swap sockets. For this build, I chose the MKID X Lumia Crystal White plate mount stabilizers. Why? Just because I'm not an expert. I applied some electric tape on the stabilizer slots to dampen the stabilizer noise, but it wasn't sticking properly because of some factory lube residue from the stock stabilizers. So I got a cotton bud or a Q-tip to clean it up. Lubing the stabilizers was rather straightforward. I just used the cheap dielectric grease and called it a day, mainly because I ran out of budget to buy Krytox. For the switches, I decided to use Akko CS jelly sponges because I was looking to try out tactile switches, and boy oh boy was it tactile. Tapping on this felt like the switch was bouncing up against your fingers. Finally, I got some pudding keycaps because that was all I had left. I also got this space-themed resin keycap, but there was some error in the printing process and the stem ended up breaking immediately. So I grabbed a sad keycap and transplanted it onto the new keycap. Looks pretty nice, if not for the fact that it was slightly off to the side when the glue dried. Then I finished up the mod and here's the finished product.